Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Star Wars: The Old Republic. And just in case you missed, you can pause here, or back a few seconds, and see what we're up to. But in short, we've got to get... Oh yeah, that's popping up because I'm right next to there. But yeah. So, we've got to go to the... we got to go see these Twi'leks. Twi'leks. However you actually do say it. And I am almost to level 5. A lot of experience is a good thing. Did I get any new gear? I didn't pay attention. I just got the pants, that's it. You didn't actually give me any gear. I thought you were gonna outfit me, man. Orgus Din. Oh well. Let's start running. You know, I believe there is a way to make it so your characters can use a speeder from level 1. I may take advantage of that at some point. I'll have to look into that when I start the next character. So anyway, let me check the map before I start running everywhere. Yeah, it looks like I need to go south and then to the east. And just to answer what, since I haven't posted the first video yet, I don't know if I have people asking questions, but just to answer this question preemptively, the only things you will probably see me do on camera are, well, the story quests for the class story. Each planet has, a story of its own that you can play through, and there are things like heroic quests where it's a little more difficult, but the rewards are, like good gear and all that. While I may do those on these characters I'm playing for the camera, I'm probably not going to be showing them off. I may show them off once, but in some cases they are weekly and all that. So I don't think we really need to, don't think we really need to see that very often. And if I do show them off, it'll be like once, it'll be a separate section each, all to itself. And then there's a question of what I could do with, say, the post-class story stuff. The Chapter 4, 5, and beyond story. But I will get to that in a few minutes, because we have to talk to somebody now.
Greetings, Matriarch. Master Orgus Din has sent me to help you fight the Flesh Raiders.
So the Jedi finally deigned to recognize my people's suffering. How noble.
She has a point.
Nothing to do with the attack on your training grounds, I'm sure.
We didn't realize how great a threat the Flesh Raiders had become.
And now you seek help from the people you once ignored. My scouts have tracked the Flesh Raiders for months. Watched them grow in strength. I will share what we've discovered. But only if you agree to protect my people. We suffer.
Mother, you need rest. Let me carry this burden for you.
Well, let's see what we can do to help.
The Matriarch appears sick. Does she need a doctor?
Thank you, but we have our own healers.
This is my daughter, Rana Dalven. She and Scout Chief Morint here will speak for me. I must attend to other matters.
Yeah, go lay down. You don't look so good.
Personally, I don't care why you've come. As long as you destroy the Flesh Raiders. Ever since they got their new weapons and gear, they hunt us like animals. The enemy has a camp in the valley nearby. My scouts say the Flesh Raiders store their weapons and other tech in a cave.
I guess I'm willing to check it out.
They're slaughtering us with their technology. You want our help? Deal with it. We need to strike fear into the Flesh Raiders, sabotage their weapons, fix it so they blow up in their ugly faces.
How would we do that?
Their technology is standard Republic design. We could overload the power circuits and plasma coils. Here, I'll show you. Sabotage would thin the Flesh Raider numbers and eliminate their technological advantage.
If you brought that technology here, we could defend ourselves with those weapons.
That's a good point. Both of them actually make good points.
Either one of those plans could work.
My people aren't afraid to fight for their homes. We just lack the means.
This debate is pointless unless you can get inside that cave. You'll need one of the leader's access keys.
Okay.
Find the Flesh Raider technology and do what you think is best. Good luck, Master Jedi.
Well, you know, recovering those weapons would probably do a lot more good than... Because, I mean, yeah, we may explode a few weapons and hurt the Flesh Raiders temporarily, but we give these guys weapons and it would help them out a lot more. Ignoring other quests. Yeah, my inventory's not that full. Although, just to check... I believe going south out of here will take me to where I want to go. We will see. Hopefully I'm not too far mistaken about, the layout of this place. It has been a little while since I've journeyed in this area, so I don't really remember it very well. And besides, I'll get experience for... don't need to kill you. Get experience for all the stuff I find, all the locations I unlock. Not very many enemies floating around here, but apparently this was the right way to the cave. But you know, oh, that's why there's somebody else is already out here with an actual lightsaber. Oh no, that's just a practice saber like mine. I was kind of wondering why someone with a actual lightsaber would actually be here. This is kind of low level for someone to come back to, and I don't recall any heroic quests out this way. Yep. No. Got stunned. I hit the wrong button earlier. Need to find a War Master. I guess it's going to be actually in that cave. Stalker, Lore Seeker, Scavenger. Jump! That little force sweep move, it's really, really good just because it stuns everything in the immediate area. So if you got a bunch of stuff grouped up there, you jump into them, hit them with that, and suddenly they're all stunned for at least a second or two. Yeah, stronger enemies. The little star by his head means he's a slightly stronger enemy. Granted, he is only silver class. He is still capable of stunning me. He is just strong. He's not the top levels. When you get a gold star, or a gold star with white on it, or this big white massive star, then you'll have found the really strong enemies. And he falls just like the rest. And I heal. Which, if you recall the last video, when I get a companion, this will not be as big a deal. Because I can set the companions to heal me, etc. Huh. Oh, it's actually giving me a point. It's a lot of enemies. Oh well. Thankfully, they were fairly weak enemies. With no loot. Shaman. So we gotta go fairly deep in this cave. Yep, we gotta go a ways back to find the War Master. Fair enough. A good story area. Yeah, these green and red and sometimes yellow doors that you'll see just denote special story areas, or, you know, story-specific areas for everyone. And even if you go through a door as part of a story, there's a pretty good chance it's going to be closed off to you later. And jump. And I have to kill 9 of these, huh? Well, had to kill 9, now I've got to kill 4. And now I have to kill 3. And one last one here. Can't wait till I have more attacks, but you know. Let's see. Just a Manka cat there. Hello, War Master. I'm going to heal up in front of you. There. Jump. Luckily, he's not too much of a challenge. And the gate key. And now let's unlock everything. And get the tech. So, yeah, like I said, taking it, it's a Lightside versus Darkside option, fine. But taking it and giving it to the villagers seems to be the better choice. I mean, yeah, ultimately it doesn't actually have a real effect anywhere except Lightside or Darkside points, but, you know, taking it for the villagers, yeah, they have something to defend themselves with versus, you know, it acting like grenades for all the enemies. You know.
Once they have all this, the Twi'leks can defend themselves.
Hi, droid. Captured.
Tell me the whole story, and more slowly this time.
Scout wilderness, identify hazards. Restraining bolt was faulty and malfunctioning. The sensor's unable to detect the ambush.
What made the Flesh Raiders bring you back here?
Oh, okay. Flesh Raiders are just tech-happy things.
Teach our soldiers how to use these weapons. Train them on the Twi'lek invaders.
When will we strike against the Jedi?
Patience, Caliph. The Jedi will fall when our army reaches full strength.
Okay, then. Please don't make me regret this.
I expect you to obey my orders. Understand?
Flesh Raiders in big trouble now because your scanning radius is up. And for the moment, we have a little heal bot. Quite literally. Now, this thing will zap us with healing rays. I'm not sure how that works, but, you know, hey, I'll take it. Can I just quick travel? I hope I can. Save myself some shoe leather. Or whatever it is they make shoes out of in this world. Probably some form of plastic. Okay. And you may notice I've avoided looking in my mail. Yeah, I will look in there later because right now all the mail in there is from just stuff that I don't care about much. At least not yet.
She died in my arms. You should have seen what those filth did to her.
I'm sorry, Selu. We all share your loss.
For every one of us the Flesh Raiders butcher, we should kill 10. No, 100!
Will that restore your loved one to life?
Don't lecture me, Jedi. My wife is dead. Our people slaughtered. Where were you then?
I took all the Flesh Raiders' weapons, so you can defend yourselves.
Finally, one of you who understands. Give me those weapons. We'll hunt down the Flesh Raiders. We'll have retribution.
I don't think you get one.
Your leader should decide how to use these weapons, not you.
Go and mourn your wife, Selu. I'll organize a militia to protect our village.
He still wants revenge, but at least he isn't armed. People wonder why Jedi are forbidden to marry or have families. They don't see how attachments always lead to suffering. Passionate emotions can destroy a person. And Jedi destroyed by passion become something terrible.
T7 was captured by the Flesh Raiders. You'll want to see the holo recording he made.
While I deal with the droid, talk to Rana. I think her people are ready to help us, thanks to you.
So let's do that.
With the weapons and technology you brought from the Flesh Raiders, my people can defend themselves. You risked your life to help us. My people haven't had a champion for some time.
Let's not take it that far.
Jedi have a duty to protect and defend others.
And we promise to share our knowledge in return for that duty.
Scouts report that the Flesh Raider forces are gathering in strength. They already control the mountains around us, and now they're invading the ruins of Kaleth. My men spotted them at the remains of an ancient shrine, close to your Jedi temple.
Kaleth was a great city of Force users. Its ruins hold powers we still don't understand.
Flesh Raiders are looking for something there.
We can't let them find it. Drive back those Flesh Raiders immediately. I have to take this droid back to the Council.
But I want a heal bot.
That hooded figure in the holo. I know his voice. The situation is worse than I thought. Do whatever it takes to push the Flesh Raiders out of Kaleth. I'll send you reinforcements as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's it.
You aren't going to tell me what's happening?
Take too long. Just be aware that Kaleth is a place of great danger. If you see that hooded figure from the holo, do not engage him. Now get going.
So do nothing. Got it. That should be, yep, an upgraded training glow stick. And a level. Not going to complain about the level. Well, let's go ahead and equip it. So we need to go to the ancient shrine, which is near the Jedi Temple. When we get to the Jedi Temple, I'm getting my new skills. Yeah, don't get stuck on a rock.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
Whee! Speeders. Let's go take a minute here. Go train. So we will be better prepared to deal with whatever this game throws at us. And no, we're still not dealing with you. What was that person's name? Jedi Johnson, Sneaky Johnson. Okay. Some of you people that play this game pick very interesting names, I'll say that. So what do I get?
Using a lightsaber is just as much science as art.
That's what I was thinking of. And Bladestorm. Not a true distance attack, but it is an attack.
We can spar anytime.
So let's do this. Go over here. Put you down here. And you here. Because I can only reliably hit the first four with my fingers, since I keep my hand kind of rooted over the movement keys there. So I'll be doing a lot of mouse clicking during fighting. A Cyclone Slash. We need focus, and we can't generate focus without enemies right now anyway. Later on we'll get an ability that lets us do that, but I will show off these two during the next fight. Yeah, that's also a stun, so it's actually really good, the Bladestorm. So now that we're back out here near the speeder, if I can... see about this side path here, because the side path looks like it goes right to it. Looks like, anyway. We'll see. No, it doesn't. Oh well. That doesn't look like it goes to it. Looks like this one does. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to decipher the... Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. That really doesn't go anywhere. Maybe that's only a path from the other side because you have to fall down small cliffs and such. Don't know. Somewhere back here is an enemy who's going to take a charge at me. Okay. But that gets you a nice blade in front of you. That's what I was thinking I'd picked up when I picked up the Force Sweep. Is the little Cyclone Slash. Cyclone Slash does not... It sounds like Force Sweep should be that thing. But it isn't. More's the pity. So let's see if I'm not mistaken. I believe there's... Yeah, this is why we need to go. Go back through here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go over there and touch that little... and get in a fight, apparently. not a great single target attack. It is meant more for hitting a group in front of you. But it will do because I have very few attacks to cycle out. Let's see, where is it? I have a very hard time spotting these little... There it is. Spotting these little things right here for some strange reason. Okay. Little fast travel maps there. Those are the little spots you can fast travel to, that little glowing ball down here. Yeah, those are the spots that you get to pick out on the map. So yeah. Just, it seems strange to me call this Force Sweep versus Cyclone Slash. Oh, let's see. Get to the ancient shrine. Hopefully without getting in fights every step of the way. Even though sometimes it's inevitable because they'll park enemies like right in front of a door. And if you're in combat, you cannot go in one of the glowing green doors. The game isn't that nice. But we do have to speed up some more Flesh Raiders here. Build up some focus. I should have given them a minute to get right up next to me. I want the droid back. I need a companion. I need Healbot. I should be able to wear heavy armor. Is that better than what I've got? Don't know. We're almost there. That's better than what I got because I got nothing. Nobody buys that stuff on the auction house. That is better than what I've got. So now, kind of ugly though. So let's see if we can find the ancient... Oh, there it is. Let's see what's so special about it. You I can't just jump at. You are friendly, or at least non-hostile for the moment. Yeah? You can talk?
Did you just call me Jedi?
And it can use the Force, as its name implies. Okay. That works. Where were you two a minute ago? Did you literally just wait until I finished that fight to come running up here?
Master
Whatever.
Orgus sent us. We came as quickly as we could.
One of the Flesh Raiders I just fought called me Jedi. He could use the Force.
That's troubling. If the Flesh Raiders are learning the ways of the Force, it won't be on the side of light.
Why do you say
We
that?
made short work of this bunch. You ever leave survivors?
When was the last time you fought someone trying to kill you?
Besides my master? Few months.
This is no laughing matter, Padawans. This Flash Raider carried a holocron, a repository of knowledge created by a Force user.
It's going right in your pants.
Thousands of years old from the looks of it. Master Orgus was right. These natives are more advanced than we realized. They're learning how to fight us.
Master Orgus thinks he knows who's behind it.
I gathered as much, but he had no time to explain before sending us here. I wish we could stay, see this through, but Master Satele has ordered us to Coruscant on a special mission.
All those bad feelings the Council's been having? She thinks the Republic capital is the source.
I'm sorry to have to leave you, but the danger is past. These surveillance monitors will keep watch on Kaleth, place them around the ruins. The temple can then monitor any future incursions by our enemies.
Yeah, what happens if they do come back?
What are we prepared to do if the Flesh Raiders return?
The temple's guards will respond to any invasion, and these surveillance devices will give us ample warning. May the Force be with you, Padawan.
So now we have to plant the devices. Are they all outside the door? Probably. That way. Yep, just kind of hanging out here. Okay. Almost level 7. Get up there. Oh, come on. There we go. You know, there's a chance he was just going to leave me alone, but, you know. Gotta be flashy and acrobatic when you're a Jedi. I think it's the unwritten part of the code. Put that away. Stab your eye out. Okay, so now that we are back here, the devices should not be very hard to plant. There we go, there's one stationed right next there. There we go. And somebody else jumped in and, you know, took care of those before they could bother us. Which, and then I walk way too close to a couple of enemies here and get jumped anyway. No loot. Man. So, let's see. Probably up there, isn't it? More than likely. Around here somewhere. Oh, it's a fairly big area to plant a bug in. There we go. And then one more. Okay, that's up top, I believe. Lousy droids. Okay. I believe the last one. Yep, here it is. Incoming call from the big giant head time.
I'm here, Master. What is it?
I
I'm on my way back to the Twi'lek settlement. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Yeah, how about, you know...
I've been surviving the ruins of Kaleth. Thanks for asking.
If I didn't think you could handle it, I wouldn't have sent you there. Find me at the Matriarch's compound. Orgus out.
My hands are absolutely gigantic. I mean, I noticed it earlier, but... Whew. You know what, let's turn that off. No one needs to see the random chat up there anymore. I'll try to remember to do that from now on. Return to Master Orgus. Where are you hiding out now? In the village? Fair enough. We can just warp back there. I still want my lightsaber. I still want that lightsaber that guy dropped when I killed him. You know. What do you got to say about the droid I want as a heal bot?
Master Kiwix told me what you found in Kaleth. A flesh raider who used the Force. He thought he was learning things from an old holocron. I wish that were true. The man who attacked you when you first arrived, his lightsaber had a familiar aspect. This droid's holo recording confirmed my suspicions. The hooded figure in that recording is named Bengal Moore. He was my Padawan, but he never completed his training. Bengal was in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant when the Sith destroyed it.
And somehow he didn't die.
The Force was with him if he got out of there alive.
The temple was annihilated. Hundreds of Jedi died that day. We never recovered all the bodies. Bengal was strong in the Force, and the most gentle being I've ever known. For him to turn against the Jedi, he has to be stopped.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. Our people's matriarch, my mother, is dying.
Aww.
That's terrible news. Will you be alright?
I wasn't expecting to lead our people for many years. My scouts have identified a Flesh Raider command base in the mountains. It's protected by an energy shield. The shield's power generator is hidden on a different mountain, in a well-guarded cave network.
That command base is probably coordinating all the attacks in the region. I need to get inside there. You up for knocking out the power generator?
Sure.
When have I ever let you down?
First time for everything. Not that I'm worried. See if you can give the droid an opening to gather more intelligence. That energy shield is your top priority. Knock it out fast as you can.
Okay then. Money. And a new level. You just keep working on that droid there, are you? Okay, I think this makes a pretty decent stopping point. Kind of finished a little major mission, or, well, minor mission arc there, and finding out that the Flesh Raiders indeed have Force-sensitive people. So, what I'm going to do here... First, I'm going to go sell my junk. What are you people around? There you are.
Report your ailments.
Sell junk. And that emptied out pretty much my entire inventory.
You are
fair
fit for
enough.
duty. Return to your post.
So anyway, when we come back, I will have trained up to level 7. I will be stationed right here again. And then we will head down into Flesh Raider territory to shut down the energy field. So anyway, take care folks. I will see you back next time as we continue on. Later all.